Welcome to Be My Guest, a special series celebrating 25 years of unforgettable moments and the people who made them possible. Every conversation is a tribute to the journey so far and a toast to what's still ahead. Follow or subscribe and be part of our journey. Welcome to my next episode of Be My Guest with Steve Kriaris. Today I have some exciting guests of honor with me. One of them is Evdokia and Kalamidiotou from Semeli Winery, and the other one here is Markou from Hellenic Wineries. Thank you both for being here.
We thank you for inviting us to
My pleasure. And Evdokia, you're actually my very first female guest, so I'm very excited to have you on board today as my first female guest, and may there be many more female guests arriving on our podcast here. I was going to say we're in Canada, which is nice. We're not in Greece. Maybe next time we should do this in Greece. That'll be a little more fun. But Dimitris, I want to start with you because I know we go back quite a ways as well. We met back where in Kriti.
In Crete, yeah, I think it was like 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
And
When we start like having like a cooperation like with your own labels.
That's
like
right, yeah.
Crete. So it was like the first step.
the very first time, that was 18 years ago.
18 years,
It's a long time.
18 years old, yeah.
And I know you've come a long way since then. You're currently the director of Hellenic Wineries.
Yes.
You want to give us a little bit of insight into what Hellenic Wineries is today and how
Hellenic Winery is like a group of companies that started like 3 years ago when we undertake like Boutari Winery in our group.
Okay.
And then the first step, the second step, like it was like the olive water that, you're
Yes.
our representative here in Canada and I think across the world. Because,
Trying my best.
yeah,
That's
we
for
are
sure.
the first, like one of the best customers at Ioli, especially in the export markets.
Hence my nickname, the Water Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, so,
Never last in Greek, what they call me.
and apart from Ioli, I think that's Boutari was like your first, like,
One of my very first collaborations with Boutari as
collaboration,
well,
like
yes.
here in Canada. So, we joined together. And then, we, after Ioli, we undertake like Semeli Winery.
Okay.
Semeli Winery is like came to our group like last year.
Okay.
So we just put like the puzzle of what Hellenic Winery is going to be like in the future and at the present. Because, we different places like in the geographical indications.
Mm-hmm.
So we put it like the north with the south together.
Nice.
And, we combine like the Greek indigenous varieties from the north of Greece that Boutari is well known as Xenomovro,
Of course.
together with the Moscofiller and Agorgetico with Semeli's group.
Who's behind Hellenic Wineries?
Hellenic Winery is like the owner is like Mr. Elias Georgiadis that he bought like Boutaris. He's a Greek. He's a Greek man that he born in Sweden, and he's doing like real estate projects like in Greece.
Yeah.
And together in our Hellenic Winery is like Giannis Antetokounmpo, this basketball player.
Say it again.
Giannis Antetokounmpo
It's part of.
Hellenic Wineries.
Okay.
Part of the Hellenic Wineries.
The Greek Freak is part
The
of
Greek
Winery.
Freak.
Bravo. Okay.
And another three Greek investors. That's one of them has like the Mr. Daskalak has like the Novibets in Greece, has to do with online gaming, and another two investors like the Greek people like from Sweden and they're from Greece, so they just having some shares in our company.
Long story short, there's a major investment going on.
Yes.
And last but not least, Manolo.
Manolo, yeah, we forgot Manolo. That's last week. Manolo came to our Hellenic Winery as an investor.
Excellent.
So more and more investors come like to our group. Why? Because they believe in our like strategy for the Greek wine and how we can put this in the global presence.
Other than the existing wineries you have in your group right now, are there anything in the pipeline?
Yeah, what we have done is like
It's the best time to tell everybody because
yes.
we're all listening.
we have like a Scalare estate like from Crete.
Okay.
That is it used to be like a part of Boutari group that now separate like from Boutari Winery, and we use it like as a separate estate.
Great idea.
Yeah, because it's better like for our strategy, how we can put like in the puzzle of the winemaking.
Okay.
And the last one was like from Navarino vinegars that we undertake like the vinegars from Navarino, and we're going to build like a new winery there.
Very nice. So it's all under construction?
And it's under construction. It's going to be like in a couple of years ready.
Fantastic. And that's still going to be part of the Navarino group.
Yeah,
on there.
part of the Navarino group, and the good thing that most of the people that they visit Navarino, so they can have like a wine tasting at the area of the winery.
Tourism.
In the tourism, yeah, and we believe in a lot about that because of what we have done in Crete.
Yes.
In north of Greece, Semeli has an existing, really nice winery that you should come like and visit. I'm sure that you came like last year.
Yes.
You are more than welcome. All the people like here in Canada to come and visit us to taste like our wines.
Speaking of tourism,
Yeah.
Semeli Estate is a beautiful estate. I must say, you've had the luxury of working at a stunning estate for the last 20 plus years. How high up in elevation is Semeli?
It's about 600 meters, starting from 600 meters to 700 meters, viewing the Valley of Nemea, viewing the Corinthian Gulf. The view is breathtaking.
Yes,
It's amazing.
When I was up there
even-
last year, I was blown away by the view from up there.
Exactly. You're forgetting that you're so close to Athens. It's
This is
almost
true.
1.5 hours from the airport.
This is true, yeah.
But you're totally forgetting that because you feel the nature, you feel everything, the quietness, you feel peace inside you.
Fair enough. And Evdokia, you're also an enologist, correct?
Yes, I'm an enologist.
All right, so let's dig a little deeper into the wine world. And in the meantime, let's get ourselves a little bit of wine for us to enjoy here today. Today we're
Perfect.
drinking the, what vineyards? Of
This is
2021.
Semeli Nemea Reserve.
Okay.
The vintage is 2021.
Yeah.
Just released out in the market
Excellent.
a few months ago.
Yeah.
Nemea. Nemea is the name of the area. The grape
Just about.
variety is Agorgitico.
I believe it's the biggest appellation in Greece, correct? In the Nemea?
It's the biggest appellation in Balkans.
In the Balkans. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. I do not know that.
Yeah. And the grape variety is Agorgitico. This one is has been named after reserve. When we say reserve, we mean that the wine has been aged for 2 years, 24 months in the winery before it is released out in the market.
How long in the barrel?
12 months in the barrel and 12 months in the bottle. The barrels are all French barrels.
Nice.
Half of them are new, half of them are second use.
Very nice.
We don't want the aromas of the wood, of the oak, to cover up the fruity aromas that come out in this wine.
Of course.
So you have all these fresh red fruits, cherries and plums and strawberries sometimes, less than that. And at the background, you have hints of the spices that come from the barrel.
Excellent. So let us know a little bit about your favorite Semeli wine.
Oh,
It's like having children. I know that you got to pick a favorite child. It's not easy.
as you said, if you have 10 children or if you have 5 children, how can you say, this is my favorite one? You cannot.
Okay.
Each wine has a story behind it. And it depends on the time of the day or the friends you are with. Are you alone? What are you eating?
Fair enough. Well, this is our breakfast red, so it's beautiful for breakfast red right now. We should have some steak and eggs.
I
That
would
would be
say
okay.
I would say that there are so different wines, but so tasty, all of them.
Yes.
Yanis Flerianos, our winemaker, is doing an excellent job.
It is.
All the wines are tasty and they're value for money.
Yeah.
They give amazing results through time.
Yes.
So you can age the wines if you resist not consuming them.
Fair enough. I mean, we really started collaborating together recently with you guys here in Canada. And not really to my surprise, but the reality is when the wines arrive in the market, we sort of taste people on the wines of Semeli. Everybody's like, epitelus, like we have the wines in the market. They're fantastic wines. We love the wines. We love the producers. We love everything about them. So the reception here in Canada has been exceptional, which I'm very excited about. Over to you now, but your favorite wines in the group of wines.
The
You
group
must
of
have one that
wine,
you really like.
yeah, one of them is like from Boutari group is like the Nausa, because I think there's the Barolo from Greece.
Yeah.
And because it's so much history behind like this wine, and I really like the taste, and because you can have like some ages wine.
I was having this conversation just recently with some other winemakers, and Nausa, in many ways, is like what we call the poor man's Barolo. If you can't expend crazy money on a Barolo, you want to get the same experience for a lot less money, you buy a Nausa wine. But on the flip side, what I've also noticed, and you can give some insight into this, like the most expensive Nausa,
Yes.
100% Sonoma Rose, like top quality wines, are still only around $60 to $70 Canadian, maybe 80 at best.
Yes.
And you're only really getting started in the Barolo world at $60, $70. So I don't think at the same quality from Italy, you're typically spending double the price
Yeah.
for a Barolo that you would for a super big Xenomore from now. So for example, I know you have 1879 from Boutari, which is an exceptional age-worthy wine that could probably age for 30 plus years if you don't resist drinking the wine.
Definitely.
That's for sure.
And we have like more like coming like back years like from now. So we have like wines from 50 years ago.
Yes.
In our like cellars that like lots of people that can come and taste it, or you can have like in our like portfolio.
Excellent. Is there anything new coming out of the Boutari Winery?
New things coming in the Boutari Winery, like we are investing like in our production.
Good.
For Boutari, because we need like
time.
it's time like to do some new things. And we try like to put like a new era, and as well as reconstruction, like how winery tourism at the Boutari, because so we want to have like people come and visit us in Boutari's group as well, so they can see like our heritage and our wines that we have like in our cellars.
Boutari goes back to 1879.
Yes.
It's the oldest winery
45 years ago.
in Greece. I think Boutari now, so it was the first ever bottled Greek wine.
The first bottle like in Greece, as well as the Santorini. It was like the first winery that started like the wine tourism in Greece.
Yes.
It was like the first winery that has so many like different places like in Greece. So we had like a winery in Crete, in Santorini, in North Greece, South of Greece. This was like our strategy from Boutari Group in the past, because they wanted to present like the Greek indigenous varieties.
Yes.
So they were thinking they had like the ability to have like in this area a different winery to represent these Greek indigenous varieties, and not to buy like from different producers.
Speaking of Santorini, I know in Santorini right now there's a lot of issues with the harvest.
Really
getting a lot of grapes out there.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the future of Santorini as a whole, as an island?
I think,
just generally speaking.
Generally speaking, the good thing and the bad thing. The good thing is like that the people it helps like the meaning of Asiatico all around the world. To increase like the presence of the Greek wine. So most of the people all around the world, and the winemakers as well as the sommelier, they know about the Asiatico. And helps as well as the wineries to increase like our production apart from the Santorini, the Asiatico from mainland.
Yes.
So that we have like two different types of Asiatico. So we have like the high-end value from the Santorini, and we have to keep them as it is.
I agree.
And then we have like the Asiatico from mainlands, like for most, we can present to all around the world. But we have like a different taste of Asiatico with different acidity from Santorini. And we have to see like the difference between Asiatico Santorini and the Asiatico from mainland.
I think we can all agree that the winner of the success of Santorini, Asiatico, is actually the rest of Greece.
Yes.
Because they took a varietal that they didn't have 20 years ago, planted in their vineyards, planted it, and all of a sudden very winning.
The grape variety that was well known all around the world.
All around the world, yes.
And everybody knows about Asiatico. That helps like our, for Greek wines in total, like to present like in different countries.
Of course. Evdokia, over to you now. Tell me a little bit about where you think the Greek wine world is heading. I know it's not an easy question.
It's not exactly. It's not an easy question. As we already know, things are changing through the years.
Yes, they are.
New generations are focused on different conceptions, I would say. But what I know for sure is that quality wine, premium quality wine, gains
market share for sure.
Market share.
Yeah. Look, I know at the bottom end,
people might drink less wine, but they want quality wine.
Correct.
They don't want to drink just for drinking.
Yes, I agree.
So what I have seen for the last couple of years, at least, that we have there might be an economical crisis, but wine, our wines are gaining up in the market.
I think I can say that for Greek wine in general, I see an upward trend. For Greek wine is becoming very popular everywhere in the world right now, which is kind of exciting, especially here in Canada as well. It's staying above the trend. For example, if wine sales are down, Greek wines are still staying flat or up.
Imagine some years ago when we were going to the wine fairs, Düsseldorf, Provine, the wine in Paris. Greece was part of other countries.
Correct.
Now it's Greece. Now it has name and
Its own
place.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
The good things like more countries like that didn't have like the presence of the Greek community, like the UK and other countries. They're increasing like dramatically with the Greek wines. I mean, last month, the Boutari Group just placed a Xenoma Rosé at Tesco Group.
Excellent.
Today we have like all the Tesco people, like Boutari Winery. There is like more products from Greece, and this I can see like this possibility. This is really challenge for the Greek wineries to increase their presence, because the people, they get fed up like with the Italy, France, and the old world.
So they want something new.
Yeah, they want like something new.
There are opportunities.
There's definitely opportunities at the mid-level and the higher end level. I mean, what is the percent of exports that Boutari does?
At Boutari, it's
Domestic.
35%.
That's a very healthy number for Greece. Yeah.
5%.
And Semeli?
It's all
20,
it's
around
more something that 28 to 30%.
Yeah.
When I was talking with my friends in Italy just last week in Verona, they were telling me that if an Italian winery doesn't have 50% of exports or more, they can't survive in the market.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
Whereas Greece on average is about 10 to 12%
10 to 12%.
total exports for the market, which means we fight a lot over the domestic market, which
Italy
must
is
be a bit of a bloodbath.
There's a lot of discussion, and about that, like why the Greek wineries in the past didn't have like the goods percents of the export markets. I really believe nowadays I can see like young people coming like to the export departments. People, they realize that you can be a really good enologist, but not very good commercial.
Correct.
Or not very good
It's two different things.
Yeah, two different things. So
Somebody's the wine, somebody's the wine sales.
So we separate this.
We know who you are.
Yeah.
Yes, that's for sure. Yeah. On my side, I'm typically on the commercial end of wine. Even though I love wine, I enjoy wine, I study wine, etc. The reality is, I have to. My job is also sell wine, which is not an easy task. When you're selling Greek wine,
it's
a
much
very
better if you know it.
If
you know the
I would
wine.
have to disagree with you a little bit, because I realize the more I learn,
Yes.
the harder it is for me to sell.
Yes.
And sometimes when you know less, you just go out and do your job and sell, and you promote and you sell more and more,
that
products.
The more you know, the more you can help people when they ask.
Okay, on a micro level, yes, but on a grand scale, I believe the more I know,
Scale.
the more I taste better wines. Lately, I've been tasting a lot of amazing wines from all around the world, and what I'm realizing is that I want to drink more of those wines, but it kind of takes my mind off of what is my task at hand.
Yes.
I got to sell wine, right? That's the whole idea here. What am I doing every day? I got to sell wine, and the more I
You
learn,
have to have to
the more
sell
tainted I
tasty
become.
wine, and that's
Exactly.
it.
The thing about that is like, because if you know a lot about the wines that you're an enologist, you have like some
Philosophies.
yeah in your minds. I mean, if you don't know, about like the commercial stuff of the company, you can realize and you can see like the people in their faces if they like the wine.
Yep.
Yeah, completely. So you just put like your strategy to these wines that they're appealing to the customers.
Correct. And that's usually how it works for us.
Yes.
But on that note, we have to always remember that there's a balance in the wine world, right? We do this for the love affair. I mean, you mentioned before you're a workaholic.
Yeah.
I would have to agree with you.
Yes.
We're all workaholics. Somebody once asked me, like, what are your hours at work? And I said, from when I open my eyes to when I close my eyes. Those are my hours at work. Like,
That's
I'm always on.
That's a
It's a
problem,
problem.
though.
It's a problem. But I love what I do, so I'm not going to complain. And it's after 25 years of doing this, I can honestly say that I've gotten to a point where, I love what I do, and I wake up happy every day to do it, right? So,
If you're happy, everything
Correct.
is okay.
Yeah.
If you're not having a good time, that's the problem.
that's a problem. Yes.
We're having a great time,
We're having a
so
great time.
we keep on going.
Absolutely, yes.
That's the reason we're so many years here and we're friends, because we're on the same path.
We are, and we have a friendship first, which stands the test of time, regardless of where we are, what we're doing.
Because wine is all about people.
Correct. Wine is all about people, bringing people together, which is the message we need to tell the whole world, which is something that the other products they consume don't do that.
No.
Whereas wine brings everybody together at the table, especially. And I know in Greece, the dinner table is very important. And then wine at dinner is very important. Even from a young age, I've had my kids sitting at the dinner table having wine from like in their early teens, like
Yes,
13,
yes,
14,
exactly.
the wines. Even if they don't
We
like
all
it,
have memories of
try it, yes.
the family table with
Correct.
wine in the middle.
100% yes. I totally agree with you. Right. And that evolves into nicer wines, nicer bottles,
And a
etc.
lot of us have memories of our grandfathers trying to make wine
Yes.
for
Yes.
family use, only
100%,
to
100%.
consume it within the family. But
Yep. I remember my father trying to make wine in the basement of our home.
all
Many,
that
many,
smell,
many,
all-
many years, and
all
then
that
smelling the
smells, all
fermentation in the
that
house. And I'm like,
picture.
Dad, what are you doing? Just buy a bottle of wine. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna buy a bottle of wine. We're gonna make it
Yeah,
at home.
and
Okay, done.
my wine is the
It's
best.
the best wine. Yeah, it's
But-
better than your uncle's wine. Your
Yeah,
uncle's
yeah,
wine is not good. My wine is
definitely,
better. And then he'd go into the garden. He'd pick all of his
They always
no,
appreciate
zucchini, whatever in the garden because they had, they had to have their garden, the homemade wine, like being back at home in Greece, I guess, right? What it came down to. And here we are, full circle, sitting today in a big metropolis, having a beautiful glass of wine, enjoying each other's company. And I do want to say thank you both for being here today. It's been exceptional listening to your stories.
Thank you.
Exploring with everybody. What is it you want to tell the world right now in front of the camera?
Let's say Greece is like coming like has really lots of challenge in the future, and you should try like the Greek wines because you will be amazed about the quality and the heritage behind each winery all around like Greece.
Fair enough. Evdokia?
Life is too short to drink bad wine.
That is true for sure. That is true for sure. At this stage in our lives, cheers to drink good wines forever. Cheers, thank you everyone.
And
Cheers.
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 And off to you. Thank you again.
Bye.